We play and call it work.
Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and it's time for another Beat Matt Batrep.
MiniWarGaming's Beat Matt Batrep.
I dance alone. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. I like your shirt, so it makes up for it. And we got Mike here all the way from Chicago, and we're going to be playing a game of 40k, obviously, 1750 points using a special scenario from the Nova Open. We're going to go into detail of the armies as well. Oh, we're going to talk about the scenario here, but the armies we went into much more detail in the pre-game show, which you can find for free at the link below in the video description. And we'll just briefly go over them here and then go into more details of the actual scenario. We're always looking for more people to come in and challenge us. Go to miniwargaming.com/challenge if you are interested in coming down here and facing us in a video. Let's take a look at our armies and the scenario. Over here we have my 1750 of Tyranids. It's a combined arms attachment with a synaptic swarm. All the warriors are the synaptic swarm. Full details in the pre-game show. Essentially though, we got lots of Carnifexes with Old One Eye, lots of warriors at the prime, and lots of Termagants. And we have Mike's 1750 of Astra Militarum, brought the only way they can be, which is a combined arms attachment. Unless you bring them as allies or something like that, but still. Waiting for a new codex, Games Workshop. Full details in the video description below at the pre-game show, but essentially what we have is a command squad and a chimera, 2 platoons all meshed together into big squads with commissars, a few heavy weapon teams, we've got wyverns and lots of Leman Russes, and some armored sentinels. We are going to be playing the Scouring, the Primer Round 2 from Nova Open. We're not using all their FAQs and everything else like that. We're just using their scenario rules because we're not playing tournament style here. It's still just for fun. But I find that their scenarios are actually a lot of fun. And so for this one, we're each going to place 3 objectives. There are certain rules that we have to place them. One of them has to be close to the middle, and the other 2 are in our deployment zone. And then we roll and randomly determine which one is worth 1 point, 2 points, and 3 points on each side. And then we get to choose, secretly, before the game starts, if you're going to go for them at the end of the game, in which case you just get the points for capturing them, or throughout the game, in which case you get a certain number of points for capturing a certain number of points worth, which you'll find out. And so you have to decide, are you going to be the kind of person who goes for table control throughout the game, and then maybe you'll be dead by the end, but at least you'll have racked up the points, kind of Maelstrom style, or will you do more Eternal War style? So you have that choice, which you choose secretly before your opponent knows. And then you choose 3 secondary objectives, and they range from First Blood, Last Blood, Slay the Warlord, everything else. We'll tell you which ones we chose rather than going through all of them, because you can go to Nova Open's website and download all these rules for free and see for yourself. And then of course there's a tertiary objective of killing 1 unit per turn from games turn 2 through 5, I believe. It might be either 2 through 5 or 2 through 6. So you get bonus points for that as well. We'll be playing on this map, of course, provided by Frontline Gaming as usual, with a lot of scenery made by Greenleaf Terrain. Lots of buildings and ruins, just giving 4-up cover everywhere. We'll still be rolling for night fighting and table sides and everything else like that. So let's get deploying. Everything is rolled, everything is deployed. As you can see, who got which side. Our objectives, which have yet to be revealed what they're worth. We have one on, basically you have to put 3 on each side, 2 of them wherever you want, and 1 of them within 6 inches of the center. So there's 1 right there, and then the Tyranids we have 1, and then 2 right there in the middle, and then the 3rd one over there. And I won the roll-off. I deployed first, so I have Old One Eye in the middle with the Tyranid Prime and his squad. Close Combat Carnifex is there with 1 of the Dock effects that's on each flank. And then the Warriors all out there with the Termagants all right behind them. It's going to be tough because for the first turn I'll not be in range at anything to fire, as these guys are a little behind the 24-inch mark, and my guns are all 18-inch range. So we've got a big blob of guardsmen here with their command squad and heavy weapon squad, all the Leman Russes, got the Chimera, and then we've got the Wyverns and the other blob and some armored sentinels over there with some heavy guys up top of the building. We chose all of our goals. I chose the primary goal of the end game one, so the Gambler, which is try to get the points at the end of the game. And you chose the ones to get them throughout the game. Right. So the way that works for throughout the game is at the beginning of turns 2 through 6, I believe it is, if you have at least 3 points worth of objectives, that's worth a point. 5 points is worth 2, and 7 is worth 3. And we both have a maximum of 9 points, I believe. Secondary, we actually both ended up choosing the same objectives, which I think is going to work out a little bit in your favor, because I chose First Blood. forgetting that I only have 18-inch range weapons at most, and so even if you had lined up within 24 inches, it'd be hard for me to really get that. You chose First Blood as well. We both chose Slay the Warlord and Marked for Death. Marked for Death is you choose a unit and you have to destroy it. I chose the Chimera, and you chose which Carnifex?
I think this one here.
The one over there. So you get 2 points for achieving these secondary objectives. And of course there's a tertiary objective of killing a unit every turn from turns 2 through 5. So there's really no points on the first turn except for your secondary objectives. And right before we choose to seize the initiative, we actually reveal these objectives. So let's see what they're worth. So each objective is worth 1, 2, or 3. So this one right here is 3. Sweet.
Okay.
This one is 1. On this side, of course we know it's 2.
What is my
Starting at the back, not a 3, not a 3. Yay! It's the worst one.
Oh no.
That's good. The one with this big blob is worth 3. Okay, at least it wasn't the middle one. Which leaves the middle one to be worth 2. It's nice that that back one isn't worth 3, but I'm not going to be taking that one from him anytime soon either. So that's a guaranteed 1 point per turn from 2 to 6, and as long as you hold at least one other objective. So I've got to basically keep you from having that other objective to keep you from racking up the points. And then just survive, because I think with looking at the armies, I'm going to have a hard time killing you. But if I can somehow survive long enough, I can grab the objectives at the end. We'll have to wait and see. Would you like to seize the initiative?
Oh yes.
Of course you would. On a 6! Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, Tyranids, turn 1. Move through cover for the Carnifex, 6 inches. And I forgot we're doing mysterious objectives, so let's roll those now. Might as well find out what this one is. It is 6, a grav wave generator, so -2 to charge anybody who controls that. The one with the warriors right there is a 1. Of course, it's sabotaged. Fun. One with your blob. A targeting relay.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Now the way we play it, and I know some people don't like this interpretation, but it's once again one of those things that's up for kind of debate, is that everybody who controls it. So they'll get to use it, they'll get to use it, he'll get to use it, and they'll get to use it.
Oh my.
Rerolling the ones. I know some people really don't like that, but when you look at the rules, it says the player controls the objectives, not the units.
Okay.
And then when it talks about this, it says the unit controlling the objective gets to reroll ones. And a unit can only control one objective at a time. But it doesn't say that only one unit can control an objective at a time. So, because when you look up the rules for whether a unit controls an objective, it just says if it's within 3 inches and there's no enemy scoring or denial units within 3 inches. That's all it says. So that means that all these guys control it, which is kind of ridiculous for that squadron.
Yeah, once you get close, that'll be fun.
Yeah. One in the back is not as consequential. 6, it's a crab wave generator, so that'll help them from getting charged. Essentially, your wyverns are going to be invincible for the whole game.
If they get charged, I have bigger problems.
Yeah, you're probably already dead by that point, because
Yeah.
I've gone through everybody else. Difficult terrain for the warriors, 6 inches. There's really no holding back here. I'd have to just get forward and start inflicting casualties as much as possible. And we do have night fighting for the first turn, so I'll have 3 up cover in here, except against the wyverns. Old One Eye, 6 inches. Maybe I should have gone for the one where you accumulate it throughout the game, because I think I'm going to have more table control at first, because you're going to have a more tendency to step back, but we'll see what happens. Warriors, 5 inches. Carnifexes will move over and get 1 cover. Got some AP3 weapons across. And these guys up here for Synapse. Move through cover, 3 inches. Move through cover, 4 inches. Move through cover for these guys, 4 inches. Termagants are going to just advance a little bit. We don't want to get too clumped up for those wyverns. These ones will move 5 inches. Just going to use that to spread out a little bit. Mysterious objective right here. Targeting relay. Into the shooting phase, we're going to do a bit of running. These warriors are just going to move 4 inches just to kind of get a little further forward. Carnifex will run 6 inches. He's more eager to get close. It'll grab some cover in the meantime. These Carnifexes are going to run up as well. They have adrenal glands to reroll. Okay, they're going to stay put. 1 inch. Old One Eye will move up 5 inches. He'll just stay in the cover. And these warriors will try to stay up behind him 6 inches. To let them all get into the terrain. Which is what I really want, because I got to survive those battle cannon shots. Doc Effects is just out of range, so he's going to run just 5 inches. These warriors behind him going an inch. So basically going to keep them where they are. That's all I got. Was not in range to shoot the first turn, so just had to run. I'm keeping the Termagants more back. They're going to end up being more objective holders, I think. Just looking at the army I'm up against. Don't think they're going to be of much use. They'll just get pulverized before they can get too close by all the less gunshots. Now that is all the Tyranids have. Unable to achieve any objectives. This is First Blood, Slay the Warlord, and trying to kill that Chimera. Obviously did not happen. So let's go into Astra Militarum. Turn 1. Armor Sentinels will shimmy a little bit. That's it for movement. That's a lot of movement. That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Order phase, what are you going to do?
Give them Monster Hunter.
Against Old One Eye?
Yep. Just 7, because they suck. And
They got it.
They got it.
Let's fire them.
Alright.
4 is to hit. Oh, not bad. 5 hits. Wounding on 5s, re-rolling because of Monster Hunter, so 1 so far. And 4.
There we go.
4 wounds, 3 up saves. 1 wound. Down to 3. Platoon commander here will give first rank, second rank to this squad right here. Leadership 7. Or
Okay.
actually, no.
Leadership 8.
Leadership. What's the commissar?
9.
So it's leadership 9.
Yeah.
So you got it.
Yeah.
We'll do these in 24s. There's 48 shots hitting on 4s.
With rerolling.
Are you within 3 inches? That's your platoon command. That's close.
Yeah,
That's
he's
there.
not. Okay, so they're not.
They're not. Okay. So 4s to hit. Wounding on 6s. 2 wounds so far.
Okay.
I'll just throw the armor saves now. 3 up. Oh my goodness, he's down 2 wounds. And the other half hitting on 4s. That's a better hit. 6s to wound.
Okay.
Pick up the one from the ground. We got 3 so far. With just 3. 3 up. Oh, okay, good. So he's taken 2 wounds.
So what?
Platoon commander over here will give first rank, second rank to this squad. Leadership 9, and they got it. 32 shots hitting on 4s. And 6s to wound.
I can totally pick this
You got them. You got them. 4 wounds, definitely above average. 3 up saves. Oh, I take 2 again. Forgot this from the other squad. We got 2 grenade launchers as well. They're hitting on 4s, and then their strength 6.
The 6.
So
Yep.
4s to wound. Nothing.
Nope.
We'll do the 2 from the other squad at the other Carnifex, hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s as well. That's a wound. 3 up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Really? Okay.
Down to 1 wound over here and 2 wounds in the other guy. Command squad will fire their last guns at the Carnifex. 4s to hit. Oh no, they're 3s to hit.
They're 4s.
Oh, they're 4s.
They're only
it's only,
platoon.
it's only the command,
Yeah.
the company command.
Did you
Rerolling
get
1s.
To reroll that.
1 hit.
Oh.
6s to wound. Nothing.
Okay.
3 missile launchers. Obviously crack missiles, I'm guessing,
yes.
into the Carnifex. 4s to hit, re-rolling 1s. 2 hits, wounding on 2s. You're gonna make me cry. You're gonna kill this guy first turn. 2 wounds. Hurry up! Hey, he's alive!
Alright.
3 armored sentinels are gonna continue firing at this Carnifex, which is the one that you've marked for death.
Yes.
2 autocannons first, hitting on 4s. 1 hit, and they're wounding on 3s. Nothing special. It's a wound. 3 up save. Okay, we're good.
Missile.
So a crack missile from the other sentinel hitting on 4. He
Not
misses. Missile launchers will fire at Old One Eye. 4s to hit with your crack missiles. 2 hits, and you're going to be wounding on 2s. Okay, just 1. 3 up save. Yes. And the 3 up is from cover, just in case you're wondering. 4 up from the ruins and then night fighting. Let's see if I can survive 40 Gatling Punisher thingies at Old One Eye. All with the targeting relay. 40 shots hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Way above average so far, re-rolling the 1s and getting, just 1 more. Bajillion hits, wounding on 5s. There's no way Old One Eye is surviving this. That is way above average. I know I'm like all about averages. Let's do the math here. 40 attacks should be 20 hits. Re-rolling, out of the 40 there should be 6 or 7 1s. So you should be able to add 3 or 4. Let's make it 4. So it should be 24 hits.
Okay.
And then you're wounding on 5 pluses. That's 1/3 of the time. It should be 8. That's 8. We got 4 more.
A little better.
I've only got 3 wounds. Got 3 up saves. 1, 2, 3. He's dead. First blood for Imperial Guard. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts so bad. Battle cannons from the Lehman Russes are going to target this group of warriors. Scatter. Direct hit, and the second one. Also direct hit.
Okay.
8 hits.
Couple of them.
8 hits, all insta-killing, wounded on 2s. So that's 8 insta-killing attacks, or wounds. Up cover though. 1, 2, 3, that's the whole squad is dead. And they're gone.
I did.
Wyverns gonna fire their bajillion burst shots, or blast shots, onto these warriors. On the head of this one, the first shot out of 8, direct hit.
Uh-oh.
So that's gonna be 3 hits, thankfully they're spread out just enough, but you get to do this 7 more times. So go ahead. First one will be wherever you want, so I'm assuming you want to hit all 4 plus the Carnifex. So that's 7 and 1. It's over, so nothing. Over this way, so that's 8, 1 and 1. Number 5, that's another 2, so 10, 1 and 1. Number 6, once again,
4.
to 12, 2 and 1. I guess you want it, so it'll be 16, 3 and 1. I think you have 1 more? Okay, so 20, 4 and 1.
Man.
4 hits against the Carnifex squad. So you have, you're winning on 6s re-rolling because of Shred though.
Oh boy.
1. Yep. I'm good. 1 against that Carnifex, winning on 6s with Shred, so re-rolling. Nothing.
Nope.
Wounding the warriors on 4s, re-rolling.
Keep rolling.
Re-roll. So that's a lot of wounds. 4 up armor. So 1, 2 of them die. Okay, that could have been much worse. Turns out the thing I was most worried about did essentially the least amount of damage. Plasma cannon, which is with a targeting relay, will be firing at this Carnifex to try to finish him off. Gets hot? Nope. Obviously the blast is just centered on him, and it goes way off.
Yes.
That's into your turn. That's all you got? Just killed old One Eye, 6 warriors, and almost killed 2 Carnifexes. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to be an uphill battle for sure for the Tyranids. But let's see if we can do something with objectives as we go into Tyranids turn 2. So during my turn, I have to be concerned about what objectives you hold. And you hold that one and that one. Because if you hold at least 3 points worth, you get 1. 5 points is worth 2. And 7 is worth 3. Now thankfully you only hold 4 points worth. So you're not going to get any more than 1 point. So we'll just kind of see what happens because of that. Because there's no way I'm going to take anything away from you. Move through cover for the warriors. 6 inches. Try to get them in range of something. Carnifex will come around, leaving the safety of cover, as will these warriors. Carnifexes will bound forward, and Termagants will just move up to hold the objectives. Same thing with these ones. You're forgetting to roll the sabotage one.
Yeah.
Don't know if it make much of a difference. And these ones will go 5 inches. Shooting phase, Twin Link Devours into the heavy weapons teams because they will insta-kill them. Hitting on 4s, Twin Linked. 10 hits. Wounded on 2s. Oh, 3 1s, 7 wounds. 4 up saves, insta-death. Okay, they're all dead. Almost without the insta-death, and they're almost dead. It's actually a point for the tertiary objective, so yay, 1 point for me! Score is now 2-1 for Astra Militarum. Fire the blast from the miasma cannon at this squad right here. Center it right here, and then scatter. Direct hit, 3 hits. Wounded on 2s, no saves. So 3 wounds, so it kills 1, and wounds the next one. Gonna go for a bit of a gamble and have this Carnifex fire at these armored sentinels. I can only glance them, but I have a lot of shots. Hitting on 4s, twin linked. Ooh, bad start. Actually, no, that's average. But I don't want average, I want above average. That was perfectly average. That's not what I want. When you're rolling for 6s, you want above average. 6s to glance. Oh.
Nope.
Those dice are mean. The 2 warriors are in range of just this squad. They'll fire their death spitters. They do have the targeting relay though, so they hit on 4s, re-rolling 1s. And on 2s, no saves. So 4 die. How consequential is that?
Not very.
Out of 21 guys with stubborn. It's not even enough to make them run. I had to get 5 guys to at least have the commissar kill another one. Run these Carnifexes 3 inches. They have fleet. Let's try for it. 4 inches. There we go. Up they go. All I have for shooting, so morale check on these guys and leadership 7.
Fail.
They failed it. Did they get to reroll? Is there any standard or anything nearby?
No.
So they're just going to run back 5 inches. But more importantly, they're going to be snap firing. End of my turn. Scored 1 point for killing a unit. Did not get any of my secondaries because I can't get first blood now. And Slay the Warlord and the Chimera are kind of the same objective. I'm trying to kill that command tank plus the guy inside. That's going to have to wait a couple rounds. Let's go now into Astra Militarum, turn 2. First things first, you have 2 objectives that you're holding. So that's 4 points right there. And it gains you 1 point, so your score comes up to 3 to 1. Can you regroup these guys? Leadership 7 still? Nope, they're still running. How far? Another 7 inches, so they'll be going this way. Just estimate it, they're not going to be that important. Snap firing anyways. Platoon Command Squad is going to move up into the ruins. So difficult terrain. Oh, 2 dice.
Oh, I forgot that.
4 inches. They want to share the targeting relay with the blob of 30 guys.
We're friendly.
They're so nice. And these guys will just shift a little bit to control that objective as well. Command Chimera will shimmy forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Big blob will move forward to get rapid fire against this Carnifex.
You guys move up a bit.
The Sentinels will just kind of get in a better position. Into orders, first rank, second rank to the big blob, and they make it.
Yay.
38 shots, hitting on 4s. Then 6s to wound. You got it, you got it. 6s to wound. 4 wounds. 3 up saves. 1 wound. Down to 1. And then there are 2 grenade launchers, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. 1 wound with a 3 up save. He's dead! That's your secondary objective, so 2 more points for you. And then 3 grenade launchers will fire at the warriors. 4s to hit. And 2s to wound, no saves. So you won't be able to kill one. 2 wounds. Sorry, I get a 5 up cover from shooting through his own unit. No, 2 wounds. Armored Sentinels will then fire at the warriors. Autocannons hitting on 4s. Wounding on 2s. They are high enough that I don't get cover saves, so I lose 1, the other one goes down to 2 wounds.
Missile can
And crack missile, you can insta-kill him. Misses. Again. Snap firing some heavy bolters at that last warrior to see if you can finish him off. 6s to hit. Oh, 2 hits.
Wow.
3s to wound. Oh, you got him. And he's gone. We made a mistake. We should have continued doing orders, so we're going to do that now.
First rank, second rank.
Whew.
Why not?
Leadership 9. You got it.
Cool.
48 shots, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Oh my.
4s to hit, re-rolling those 1s. 6s to wound. Yeah, he's going to be dead. And, whoa, he only takes 1 wound. That's how many he had, though, so he's dead. Think we can see where this game is going. Another order from the command squad at these guys, now that they're within 12-inch range for Monster Hunter. Leadership 7, you got it.
Nice.
4s to hit. It's too bad you can't twin link these, because it's more likely that they're going to miss to hit than to wound. 2s to wound. There you go. Front guy down to 2. And he's going to order get back into the fight to these guys, and they make it, so they're no longer falling back. Should have done that before they fired, but they still killed the warriors, so it didn't matter. Yeah. Lemon Russes, because they're made of lemons. First one, that's
Scatters
2 inches, so it hits 4. And the second one, hits 5, so 9 hits. Oh, sorry, hits 4 with both of them.
Yeah.
So they're spread out. 8 hits. 2s to wound. 8 insta-killing wounds. 4 up cover. Actually, I should do these. No, I'm not going to look out, sir. So, 1, 2, 3. That's how many we would have got to before the lookout, sir, anyway. So 3 insta-killed. Snap firing one of the heavy bolters who can see, and it misses. The Gatlin Punisher cannons will then fire at those Carnifexes. 40 shots hitting on 4s. Re-rolling 1s. Ooh, actually, that was a lot of misses. Re-roll those 1s, get a few more.
That's good.
5s to wound. There's a few.
Yeah.
3 up saves, you got 6 wounds to get through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kills the one out front and brings the other one down to 1 wound. Then you have the 2 heavy bolters from those Lehman Russes, though, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s, thankfully, because that was a really bad roll. 3 hits. Wounded on 5s. 2 more wounds, 3 up save. Oh, he's alive! Chimera will try to finish him off with the autocannon. 4s.
Nope.
Heavy bolter. 2 hits, wounded on 5s. Can you finish off the 1 Carnifex? Nope.
No.
Plasma cannon. It's hot. It's
Nope.
good. Centering it on the last Carnifex. It's going to go off by 4 inches.
There.
That'll end up right about here. Hits nothing. Wyverns are going to take a crack at it, but they're going to target the Prime instead. And then we can do some scattering to hit the Carnifex too. And why don't you twin link that? Yeah. Off by... Let's see if they can see. He can see, so it's 4 inches. So the first one lands right here and hits nothing, but we're going to keep chaining them. So the second one goes wherever you want, so we can make it go here. So it hits 2 of them. Third one chains back, so it hits 4 times. Fourth one, then you can have it go right here and hit just 1, but head towards the Carnifex. Is that what you want to do, or you just want to hit them a lot?
I'll keep going this way.
Okay, so 5. Yeah, and then you can chain it and start hitting the Carnifex. I think, yeah, we can get both. So we've got 6 and 1. And that'll hit these 2, so 8 and 1. And this is the last one, I believe. And that's nothing.
Yep.
1 on the Carnifex, 6 is to wound him. Reroll because of Shred.
Nope.
Against the Prime in his squad, wounding on 5s with Shred.
What?
You missed with 2 of those. Can you reroll? Okay, no more. And it has scattered to here, so it hits this guy first. It's AP 6, ignore cover. So I've got 4 up saves with him, so I got to do these 3 at a time. 4 up save. He takes a wound, and he's dead. And then we've got a 3 up save on the Prime, and he's alive. So at this point, I think we're going to shake hands.
Yes.
So, end of turn 2.
I'm sorry.
I had a feeling when you pulled out the list, I was like, oh shoot, I think this is going to be one-sided. But we had to try it out anyways, because I've had plenty of games where I looked at the list, thought it was going to go one way, and it actually didn't. And so that's just it. We're going to have a quick post-game show just for our Vault members, just to discuss. We have to learn from our failures too, right? Even if they're horrible, horrible, horrible failures. So we're going to do a post-game show for that, and then we'll be playing another game, the 2 of us, because we have plenty of time for a second one.
Yeah.
Another Astra Militarum versus Tyranids. Different lists, obviously, and that'll be in the MiniWarGaming Vault. If you're not a Vault member, you can still click it and get instant access to it by signing up for a free 7-day trial. Gets access to all the battle reports and painting tutorials and behind the scenes and everything else that we do, and help support us to be able to make these videos for your viewing pleasure. Thanks for watching. Click the links below, and happy wargaming.